Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here. We are just going to have a look at this problem here. We can do this in several parts, and it's a kind of bonus round. You don't necessarily have to follow many rules here. The only one that's going to be a sort of particular rule is using the while and the while something is true and while something is false, or something is not true, not necessarily false. So while something is true, while something is not true, it's going to build. So our agent is going to have to sort of walk around in certain directions here to connect the bears with the central island here, the central ice floe. And so when we go into the code, we will see that there are possible ways for this. So many possible ways, really. But if we go into the code, you'll notice that the agent only has specific blocks here, and there's only a while loop. There's no repeats. So it's kind of pushing us towards understanding that something is true and something is not true. So we can go and put our blocks together here. We're going to have to make sure that the agent has 64 blocks to begin with. So this is the same as before, really. So we're going to get some oak planks and make sure there's 64 in there, like that. And if we take a look, we're probably going to have to do this in sort of 2 or 3 parts, just to make it easier for us to use that while and true and not true. So if we think about this, we want our agent to sort of continue to walk forwards, but it's going to have to, in order for it to have this true and not true understanding, it's going to have to walk into this space here. So the first block is going to be get the agent actually into the area where the bears are. And then it's going to see what this says. Don't forget to use your use not in your while loop. Okay, so that's what he wants us to. That's what he wants us to do. Okay, so get the agent to move forward here. We could, I suppose, get it to walk a particular set of steps, and only do this by going 3, 7, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19 blocks long. Right. So it's 19 blocks long anyway. We could get it to go and build something for us individually, but the code would be so long and long-winded. Let's get it to go forward, and let's go and use this while loop to begin with. So while not anything under its feet, we want it to place a block down, like it did before. And so while detect block down, just like it was building the bridge, really, we want to place block down and then obviously move forward like it did with the bridge. So that's the first bit, I think, because we could do this in several parts, really. Let's keep it as we run. Let's go and try it out and see what it does. Because if we think about this logically, if we build the planks here, it won't make any difference because we want it to move forwards anyway. Let's just read that again. While not agent is blocked down, place block down, move forward. Oh, agent place, move forward. It's a good job we checked that, isn't it? Agent move forward by 1. So it's gone into the arena where the ice is. While nothing is underneath its feet, place block, agent place down, and then move forward by 1. And continue to do this while it detects anything in this loop. But what we want, though, after that is, do we want a while inside this while so that we have a while that agent does detect, we want it to move forward. So maybe this needs to be inside another while the agent So while the agent does detect block down, we just want it to move forward. We don't want it to place anything. But while that is occurring, if it detects something, we want it to place a forward, want to place a block down anyway and move forwards. Let's go test that out. Let's go see what that does. So we want run. Aha. Well, the agent does not detect. Let's go and put them together like this and see if it goes on the chat command. So let's go and put T, just press up and type run. So it's put itself forwards this time. So this won't matter because if it doesn't detect anything inside it, we'll check it out. Let's hit T for run, press up. Okay, so now it'll probably hit the end and put the bridge and continue, and it'll just say there's an error now, and it'll reach the end. Okie dokie. So let's see what our agent has gone through here. It's gone into an error. Let's go and get it to back to the beginning. Good. So that's the first bit. Now we want to make a T. So this time we want the agent to go 19 blocks forwards and then turn right and then complete. We want it to turn, actually, we want it to go forwards and then we want it to repeat and we want it to go, let's go backwards. Let's turn, let's make ourselves turn right and move backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks back. Let's go and do that first. So let's go and hit our code. So our agent move forward by 18. And then we want our agent to turn. Does it have just a simple turn? Yes, it does. We want it to turn right. And then we want it to move backwards 6. And then we want it to continue this. So that should work. Let's go and see what that does. Okay. So this should go and put this over in the far left-hand corner. And try this out. So this time we want it to run. And this time it should go to the end, turn, and it should build that area like so, and it will get to the end here and stop. Good. And then what we can do now is do the third part, which is going crazy now. Let's go back into my code, stop the code. Let's go and get rid of this. Reset. So this time what we want it to do is only go forwards, turn right, and then go forwards 5 blocks. In fact, we want it just to forwards 1, 2, 3, and then turn right and go forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and turn around. No, we wanted to go and turn. That's what we wanted to do. Right. So we want the block, we just want the agent to move forward by 1, 2, 3. We want the agent to turn right. And then we want it to go and use our while and not while. So it's going to hit run this time. T for up, hit up and run. And if it stops, lesson complete. Right, and the agent has stopped. Okay, so I'll just go and put the code onto the screen for you to have a look. All right, this is going to put the code. You have to go back to the video and check it out. You'll have to just rewind and see what code I put in there. But again, like I was saying, you can do it in any way you like, really. But using those while something is true or while something is not true is definitely the way to go. All right, I'm going to pause the video now. Time for you to go and have a go yourselves. As always, good luck.